All right, all right. It is that time of the month that we are doing our budget. It is a couple days. It's the 28th, so yay for me getting this done at a decent time. This is my April budget kit. Here is the actual budget. So in my shop, you can get the whole bundle, or you can get it pieced out. This is the monthly budget. Then you have sinking funds and your transaction log, and either some people use these together. I use my transaction log as like what I spent in the month. Let's see. We have all of the paychecks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They all look like this. And your weekly check-in right there, which I will need. And you can do, if I can find it, your variable income and a debt tracker. All. So I have been doing tons and tons of polling lately because I've been trying to figure out what you guys like the most, and it has come to my attention that a lot of people like the kits, but obviously, you know, if they might want to order like this for May instead of April. So I took a poll, like I said, and figured out what you guys kind of would like, and what I have come to the conclusion of after about 100 of you answered, which thank you so much, answered me here on YouTube and on Instagram, is that you guys do like that they do have the monthly, you know, label on them, because you don't want to purchase them separately, which is my main thing. Like, I don't want to nickel and dime you for the label, but I have to, you know, adjust for my time and energy and all that kind of stuff. So I would have to charge for a label for like April budget. So what I'm going to do is when I release them, they will be like this, with it directly on there, until the month ends. So until we're into April, I guess, like 2 weeks into April, I think is what I'll do, like 2 weeks in April. And then I will take this listing down and re-upload this kit without April budget. All the rest of them will stay, but April budget will be taken off so that you can then order this for anything. And then I will list labels for each month pretty much. So if you want to do it that way, but for the people that want to order for each month, it will be available with the header on there. So, because I know a lot of people do like that way. So, all right, April budget. We're just going to put these stickers down. Of course, if you you don't have to have the stickers for budgeting. So if you are trying to follow this method and you're like, oh my goodness, but I don't want, you know, the extra expensive stickers. Of course, I understand. We are budgeting. You don't have to have these stickers. All you have to do is write it in. You can just get your own 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. This is actually 7 by 9 because it's the Happy Planner. This is just the Happy Planner paper. And do it by pen and paper. I mean, that's fine. Or you can, I'm now uploading all of my kits into my shop as PDFs, and you can purchase those and just print them out. You could actually print that out as many times as you would like onto 8.5 by 11 paper, or you can size it down to, you know, the 7 by 9 size. And that's an even cheaper way to do this, and then it's all set up for you. So I showed that in last month's budget video. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead. I'll put it up here in like the little eye or whatever so that you guys can see that. So, all right. So here we go with, I kind of got my lines off there a little bit, but anyways, hubby's income, and then I'm just going to put mine. My income, I got to 27.51. Okay, 27.51. I am trying to now put $1,000. I'm going to just put $1,000. I'm actually trying to reach for $1,200 this month, but 1,000 is pretty safe. And I always budget for the minimum. Actually, it might be more than this because I forgot I have one wedding this month. So we're going to still put 1,000. We're just going to say 1,000. Because I don't know exactly. I got a couple of bills to pay in the business, and I don't know exactly how much I will get away from that wedding. So, 2,751 plus 1,000. Since it's my first wedding back from everything, I just don't know how much is going to be able to go into our pockets, you know, compared to what's going back into the business. So we're just gonna leave it at that, and anything extra is good. So yeah, so that's gonna be, I mean, I said, guys, it's gonna get better. It's gonna keep on getting better, I swear, until I probably go on like a little summer vacay. So last month we had 3,508 as income, and this month, which we will have more income last month because he ended up getting a bonus, but this month we are working with 3,751. So excited. The problem is, if you did not watch my week 3 check-in, which I just, I should have been the video before this, then you don't know that, unfortunately, we had a couple of bills become higher. So my husband was in a rollover accident in October. That has finally hit his driving record. And yeah, that's never good for our insurance. So that hurt us a little bit. And I don't know why I didn't think about it. I mean, I've been in accidents, but I guess I just wasn't called at fault 100%, and he was called at fault 100%. So it's just a bummer. It is what it is. I'm going to get out my other one so I don't miss anything. Put that off to the side. Like I said, so I don't miss anything. Okay, so recently, just like last month, I have changed over my variable expenses on this side and put my fixed expenses over here. I don't know. I like the look of it better, I guess. I don't know. So, and I think, yep, I got all of this. So... All right, so for our eating out, ooh, we went above, I'm just thinking, I upped our eating out budget to 150 and we still went over that. Gas. Okay, so we've gotten rid of a couple of practices. I'll zoom in. All right, so we've lost a couple of practices. For one basketball team. I am going to keep the budget at 400 just to see how it goes this month. Plus I might be doing a little bit more door dashing throughout the week, since now both kids are fully back into school, and that didn't happen at the beginning of the month. So I'm going to keep it at 400, see how it goes. And yeah, we will reevaluate at the end of this month. Okay. As for groceries is always $250. One day I'll probably up that to $300, but for right now we're gonna try and keep it there. And usually it becomes about $350 when I add in what I make back on Ibotta and Fetch and all that kind of stuff. So household, 100. Sinking funds. Sinking funds is usually $250, but because we have a little bit extra, I'm going to keep it open for right this second. I'm going to see what we got going on here. Spending, 150, and then we always have unbudgeted. All right. And then our fixed expenses, our car payment is 400. Oh, speaking of something else, I need to get out our escrow payment. $61. So here we are. This hefty car insurance payment. Ugh. Consumers. I haven't gotten our consumer's bill yet. Nor have I paid the consumer's bill yet. For last month, which is due today. Stop the camera and go look for that. Culligan. 30. Truck TV, our mortgage. Ooh, our mortgage actually goes down. That's why I said that I need to get in that escrow. And now I don't know what it was. I'm going to put 800, but I know it's not 800. It's like 7 something. I'm going to put 800, but so we're up a little bit, but Netflix, it's like 758 or something. So that will be good. Okay, so that equals out our car insurance a little bit. I bet you that will equal out our car, like we'll save a little bit of money here, but it will go into our car insurance pretty much. Never can get 2 bills to, you know, stay at the same thing. 203.32 and water 50. Okay. Never get 2 bills, right? To stay. Oh, and it was coming off the screen. I forgot that I was zoomed in. So there's that. So I'm going to have to stop and I got to go check our consumer's bill. I normally do that and I forgot. I normally write it down when I go and pay the bill and I didn't pay the bill yet. I need to go and schedule that. Ooh, what are my kids doing? Oh, this last one doesn't like to come off here. Let's see. There we go. All right, so there's that. I love this kit. This kit is just so fresh and I just love it. I am not a pink girl, and I think my May kit is kind of like a pinkish too. And I thought about that, I'm like, oh gosh, I did 2 like kind of pink kits in a row. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. 1, 2, 3. And that will be the balance. So give me 1 second. Okay, of course the bill won't be due until, or isn't ready until tomorrow. This month it was $238. It should be lower. I'm gonna budget for $200. I'm praying that it's lower because it's been much warmer. We haven't had the heat on, all that kind of stuff. It's been super warm this month. So I'm going to factor in for $200 and we'll see how that comes out. And tomorrow I might change it or just leave it. 304, oh, 40. I didn't put that 40 cents in there. 200, 30, 80, 800, 13.99, 203.32, and 50. So our total fixed bills is $2,142.71. And then this will be $150 plus 400 plus 250. That was 50 plus 200 plus 100 plus 150. Yep. So what I'm going to do is a little math right here real quick without putting it on So we'll have about 6. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is increase our sinking funds to compensate for the extra, like when we're now going to have to put in $50 a month for sure into our medication. So I'm going to up that if I can at any point in time, so that we can put that money in there. This month I'm going to up it $100. So we're going to put $350 in. And since we do have a little bit of extra cash and that we need to up that. So, all right, 150 plus 400 plus 250 plus 100 plus 350. Hopefully we can get our gas to go back down, and then we can put even more into our sinking funds here soon. So get those stacked. Income, fixed, variable. All right, so this is going to be $37.51. Our fixed is $21.47.71, and this is $1,400 plus $21.47.71 and minus 51. So we should still have $203.29 for a little bit of a buffer, which is probably the most that we've had all year in there, honestly. Oh, and it went off the screen. I'm sorry. I keep on forgetting I'm zoomed in. See, that's why I hate zooming in, but then people say they can't see. So, and then I forget. But anyways, okay, so I wrote income, fixed, and variable. Our income is you just bring all the numbers down now. So 37.51. Our fixed is 21.47.71 minus the 1,400 from variable, and it leaves us with $203.29. So most people that do like a zero-based budget would then allocate that $203 to go right into their savings. I don't do that. I leave it as a buffer because, as you see, like we go over. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. We go over. So I just leave it in there. And so it is a little bit of a buffer. And then once at the end of the month, like when I go to close out March, I will see, okay, we did have $59 left over. Let's take it out and put that towards savings. I just don't take it out right away. So I leave it in there. So that is that. Okay. I am going to set up my weekly check-in, which is going to be over here on this page. There we go. I wonder, I didn't check to see how many weeks April has in it. I'm going to do the first 4 and then from there. And I track 6. I always get it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with unbudgeted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and when we have 5 weeks, it doesn't fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes I just push the last couple days into week 4. Or sometimes I just don't even include it. I just include it in my final budget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, even with week 4, I'll have to squish everything in there. I only have like 4 things. So, all right. So there's the weekly check-in. So that's done. I like to just get that done and set up, because if I don't, sometimes I don't come back and do it, and that is detrimental to my budgeting. And then transaction log. I will set up sinking funds with you guys in a whole other video, because our sinking funds are starting to, come off. Our sinking funds are starting to get so large, guys. I said I would never be that person that they would get so large. They're getting large. No joke. Let's go back. And I think I had 2 more that I needed to add, like Easter. We didn't have an Easter sinking fund, so we need to add that. Oh, it's on the back of my budget. Look at this. We're almost, like, we're getting, like, close to needing almost a full page for sinking funds. But in that video, I will explain to you how some of them are going to be full and we won't continue to add them. I was still zoomed in. I have to unzoom. Anyways. All right. So there is the budget. I will go back to it and show you guys nice and close up. So there is the budget. If you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. You know, I am a pretty open book. I don't know what my phone is doing lately. It's not letting me zoom back out. Anyways, I am an open book for the most part. There's a few things that we don't include. I don't include my business, like, expenses too much. But other than that, I include just about everything else. So let me know. Ooh, I can't speak. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one.